The poor Brahmin couldn't hold your weight anymore and collapsed. So we roped down those rocks and set up camp for the night. We all agreed that if you weren't awake by this morning, we'd leave you here and continue on. But here you stand.
Wow. Shall we move up?
Yes, we should. And with you back on the scene, should lift morale a bit. However, I need to tell you something. I know Goldwater transferred the leadership of the group to me, but both you and I should know that I'm not suited for the job.
I knew that from the first minute.
I was unable to assist Chief Hallmarker with repelling the tantrum assault a year ago at the old Rockwell facility. So I have no reason to believe I will be prepared to challenge them again in their own playing field. You, on the contrary, marched in with a clear mind into a building you had no knowledge of and saved each and every one of us here today.
I haven't played that part of the mod yet,
so you have no choice in the matter. I hereby transfer my title of acting overseer to you. We will follow you wherever you choose to take us. And let us hope that that place is the superstructure. For Goldwater, Hoffman, and Stanton are looking down on us, friend.
Six Flags. Well then, what are we waiting for?
Yes, sir. You hear the madman. Let's move out.
I just realized there's no woman, no women in this journey. Okay, well I can't see. Investigate the area.
Morning.
All right. Well, it's pretty linear. I like that because I'm not good at a lot. So, probably have to go over here. You know what I probably should do? Save. The hell are you?
You there, stranger. State your business before me and Schultz here blow your head all over the grass.
This is kind of cool, but my name is Courier, and this is my team. We come from the Mojave Desert on our way to Vermont. How about you calm the fuck down, buddy?
From the Mojave? I say, that's a long way away from here. I would love to welcome you with warm hospitality. But one like you who seems to understand the wastes, I hope you can empathize with my hostility.
Why are you so yellow and green? Yes, of course.
Good saying, that is. I'm glad we got some common footing around here. I'm Admiral Laurent Montgomery. Pleasure to meet you.
Isn't that about like the Navy, Admiral? Look, me and my team are a little lost here. Can you tell us where we are?
We're in the Buckeye State of Ohio, near the northeastern border to Pennsylvania. This place used to be all dry land until the war. Well,
what happened?
When the bombs dropped during the Great War, they gouged a pretty big hole in the Great Lakes a little north of here. Lake Erie's natural reservoirs busted like a tight button and flooded the whole Ohio Valley. Needless to say, the state is pretty much flooded.
No.
Not if you don't backtrack about 50 miles south and cut along the ridge, but I wouldn't advise it. Heavy Legion camps down that way.
Legion?
It sure is. You're deep in eastern territory around here. A far ways away from NCR lines.
Yeah, but isn't above water. That makes no sense. The Legion's like down there.
Scouts come a-prying. We're a rogue outfit of the NCR Navy. An experimental corner of the NCR. Didn't work out too well. Mostly because America is fucking land. And ships have a slight problem with that shit. But we can navigate pretty well through all the underwater caverns and rivers, thanks to the warheads of yesteryear.
Oh, this is cool. The NCR Navy? That's the stupidest thing I've heard in a month. I don't believe you.
Well,
why'd you leave the NCR?
After they decided they didn't want us under the NCR banner anymore after the fiscal failures, they sent us on a suicide mission. You know, squeeze all the juice out of us since we're on our way out the door. They wanted us to go up and down the Colorado bombing heavily fortified Legion encampments. A task that would surely have us all killed. So, after the men and I had a collective and democratic meeting, we deduced that our orders weren't in the best interest of the ship and her crew. We set sail the next morning after agreeing to the suicide mission and disappeared. We now find ourselves drifting, surviving, like most.
So I guess
We
it's a
sure
ship,
do.
a working ship.
Her Majesty's sister ship, the Sentinel, or HMSS Sentinel for short, made its last journey to New York from Bermuda the day of the war. Some anal-warded dipshits found it and managed to get it within NCR territory. From there, the NCR boarded it and took it for their own. She's a submersible ironclad, capable of diving 50 fathoms at a cruising speed of 35 knots.
Oh my god.
Without the old world rivet tighteners, however, we're unable to tighten the rivets to their proper torques. So we have to surface at least once a day to blow out the ballast tanks. If not, we'll be fish food. Now look, I might be a little too friendly for your liking right now, but I know you needs to get to Vermont. We've got plenty of room on board. How'd you like catching a ride on the Sentinel? We can take you as close as we can to wherever you need to be.
That sounds awesome. We must proceed the ride faster we get to
Good
Vermont.
stuff, then. Follow me.
There's something
I'll
wrong
give
with
you the
this.
door. You might want to tell that army of yours to halt for a bit, though. The halls are quite tight. We'll come back up and get them settled before we dive.
Hold it here, man, and wait on the dock for a while. You will all get to see the sub soon enough.
Morning.
Why is that purple? Why is this purple? What do you have as a weapon? Stop freaking turning away from me. You have a shotgun. You have a caravan shotgun. You're like an army place and you have a caravan shotgun. God, I hate you people. I'm joking. This is awesome. Still getting signal. You realize you're still getting signal from the Rockwell superstation. Satellite you raised back in the morning will still be working. Oh, it's probably telling me to look at it. Data. Radio. Rockwell, Vermont, emergency. Oh, I have to turn radio on, don't I?
This is Dr. Sidkis Hoffman. The Rockwell superstructure Vermont has been subject to a highly dangerous contagion and has been airlocked to safety. This is a broadcast to all Rockwell personnel. Please
This is cool.
evacuate the facility. God save our souls. This is Dr. Sidkis Hoffman.
Alright, well, I heard that. Alright, yeah. Okay. That's cool. He must have put so much work into making this mod. Him and his team. It must have been a team. He couldn't have done this all himself. Well, he could have. Hate you, Corso.
Here just in time, you know. We were preparing to
I know.
depart mighty soon.
What, you guys made all this and you're just gonna leave? Alright, we're here. Now, let's leave. I know, we just spent like 3 months making this entire
This
docking
is the airlock
area.
here, to make sure we don't all drown.
The airlock is a chain fence. Are you serious? You guys are using picket fences in your... Quality of shipbuilding has gone downhill. Very fast. Oh, this is so cool. Like the submarine part. This is awesome. Also, buddy, you don't need to keep pointing a gun at me. Unless you want to be a companion of mine.
This is
I
our
want one of these
spare
guys.
mess room. You're welcome to call this room your home for now. Past that's the armory.
Thank you.
In case things go a bit sticky. Directly ahead is the engine room and
Sorry. I think I just broke the mod. So I can't hear him anymore. Do I have a quest? Yep. There's no quest marker. What do I do?
This is our secondary control center. It monitors all engine and atmosphere values. From here, the crew can send a warning to the bridge if they need to.
This is really cool. Man, I even know what he did to make this, so... I don't know, just having knowledge of the gag makes it
The main
everything
reason why most of the crew is
better
still
for me.
here. Sanchez
Why do you
will
have
help
picket
with
fences
investing.
everywhere? You guys don't believe in, like, actual architecture?
That's it, really, for down here. Down the hall is storage, and through this door here's the bridge.
How do I get some of these
Control the
sweet,
cannons and
like,
ship.
fatigues?
I'll call you on the intercom when we're about to dive. You can go and get your men now and settle in.
The Rockwell team is now settled down in the Sentinel. Most of them in the spare mess room. You notice that the room there is safe storage for you to put all your accumulated items. If you have any companions waiting on the surface, or you would like to explore a bit, you may exit the Sentinel. If not, relax in the submarine until the Admiral signals your partner. Relax, take a nap for a bit. Your head still hurts. Okay. Wow. Guess I gotta talk to you, dickbag.
Howdy.
No, not you. Maybe someone else. Who am I talking to?
I don't know what to think of this ordeal, friend. Can we trust these people? I like to think
No.
we can, but the wastes are as unforgiving as the people that inhabit them, as you know well.
These people are harmless, General. They just want purpose, and we are that purpose.
Well, then I won't take a second to doubt your instincts. We'll just play this all
Oh,
out
this is
by
gonna end
ear.
badly. Status report, name your
What
start.
worries me are the tantrum. They have a tendency
Oh,
to
damn it.
bounce bullets right off them, but I always keep an optimistic mind. That's one thing
didn't mean to
Goldwater
do that.
taught me. Ammunition supplies are absolute. Well, that's one.
Alright, that's all I want to know. If we're in upstate Ohio now, how long do you think it
We're
will
much
take to
closer
reach
to Vermont than we are to the Mojave. At a cruising speed of 35 knots, I'd say we'd reach Vermont in the
Oh,
next 72
that's
hours.
cool. That means we're almost done. Status
Enough
report,
for
food supplies.
2 days. We all filled our pockets with what we could after the promenade. Hopefully these folk
Ew.
are nice enough to give us some.
We can just take it.
You too,
Stay safe,
overseer.
General. Thank you.
Attention crew, please take your stations and seal the hole. We're moving northbound to Vermont. My new friend, please join me on the bridge.
Okay. Why do we have the shittiest weapons known to man? Except for you. You have like a varmint rifle. I don't know, I want us to look more like a real army, you know? Maybe all have like M16s or something. Is this it? This is where I go? Ooh. Excuse me, I'm just looking around. Great place you have here. Great place. Did I go in here? Yep. This is really cool, by the way. I know I've already said that like 8 billion times, but...
Ah, there you are.
Whoa.
I'd now like to treat you with my usual hospitality by officially welcoming you aboard the HMSS Sentinel. We're standing on the bridge right now. Like I said, this is where we navigate the waters and control the bastions. I thought it would be
The
fit of me
bastions.
to let you know our plans to get to Vermont and the paths we will be taking.
Sure
We'll
thing,
be
tell me
diving
the
to
game
20
plan.
fathoms once we clear the
Oh,
rocks
I know
to
what's
our
gonna
north.
happen.
At that depth, we'll be able to cut under most of the New York state. It'll be an as the crow flies route for about a day through New York. However, I haven't ever been past New York's eastern state border. So once we get that far, I'll have to slow down. Being uncharted waters and all. We'll play it by ear from there.
You mentioned cannons and bass stations?
Yes,
Do they
fully
work?
operational. Although we've never spent a shell, we rely on the fact that the software says it works. We've got 14 90mm cannons positioned in this bridge cell, and enough shells for each of them to spend 5 shots. We had an anti-flak gun on the very top of the bridge. Problem was it leaked whenever we dived, so we had to seal it up. Shame that is. All in all, it's a very powerful vessel, with the capability to target anything bigger than a toaster within a 20-mile radius of the ship. And that's why
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
insist on such heightened security.
Tell me more
Well,
about
like
yourself.
I said, I'm a rogue admiral of this former NCR ship and crew. drifting across the country with the little purpose of simply
You
surviving.
can come with us.
If you're asking for my history, it's quite a varied one. I'm a jack of all trades, if you will. I, like others, hail from the boneyard westward. I was a bighorner rancher for the longest while.
Wow, I've been doing this for an
Good
hour.
living, in fact.
It's enough
After
for
I
3
figured
videos.
I'd had enough, I traveled eastbound and became a regulator.
Eastbound
Those
and
were some of
down.
the best days of my life. Short-lived, however. You see, 30 years back, there was more of a super mutant presence in the wastes.
Yeah,
We
go
were
to
out looking
Washington.
for a rapist. Thought it was an
He was a
earthquake,
super mutant
but
racist.
a behemoth turned the corner and knocked my wife into the air and
Oh,
crushed the head
oh, now I just feel horrible.
into the concrete. Me and my good friend managed to get away from the bastard. Couldn't keep the regulators up after that, and we went our separate ways.
Hey, you didn't say local.
As a matter of fact, he vowed to continue hunting bad folk. Said he was heading over to the Mojave to start anew. Never heard from him since. I joined the local NCR outfit. Was a trooper for a year before we were chosen to man this here vessel. And, well, you know the rest.
We ready to dive now?
We sure are. Now we're just at the mercy of time. Go ahead and make yourself useful around here. The crew always need a hand.
Alright, how do I get some of these sweet clothes? Woo! This is awesome! This is a huge bridge. Crest added under this. Whoa! Hello. How you doing? Just gonna jump on top of your dick. Huh? Who am I talking to? Can I talk to this guy?
Hey, welcome aboard. Patrol
Hey,
in
hey.
the Mojave almost makes
Fuck
you wish
you.
for a nuclear winter.
You came in. I just talked to you.
Morning.
Second, anyway. Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. I love that you made this. I don't want to activate it because I feel like I'll break something. Alright, you guys continue doing. Well, I don't judge. We don't judge around here. I mean, Corso, he's into that, but, you know, not all of us are. I'm joking, by the way. I don't really care. Okay, I probably shouldn't get into political issues while doing mods. So, we're not going to go down that road. Jesus, I'm an idiot. Whatever. We're going eastbound and down.
Hello?
Sir, you're missing a shirt. I'm being vibrated. Where the frack do I go? Who texted me, by the way?
Morning. Hey.
Oh, I have so much to do. Can't believe I actually took time to do this, because I probably shouldn't have, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Where the heck do I go?
Hey.
What is banging like a chupacabra?
Hello.
Turns out there's just 2 people like below everyone just going, Oh. Well, on that note, I'm gonna have to pause. So, yeah. Alright, well, this is gonna be a nightmare to edit because I don't know. I didn't know my thing could pause like that, which it did. And so, yeah.
Hey.
Great. Guessing it's this guy. What?
Hey there. Welcome aboard.
Thanks, I'm
Glad
totally
you're
to
with
make
us.
yourself useful. Got anything I can do around here? I have pink eyes.
Oh, thank God you asked. I'm Senior Munitions Officer on the ship, and I've lost some very important documentation
job.
regarding the Sentinel's 90mm cannons. Documentation that needs to be presented at Admiral Montgomery tomorrow morning. And I'm on post right up until the meeting.
How'd you lose
I'm
these documents?
screwed. Well, let's just say I had a bit too much free time in the mess bar while I was supposed to be reviewing the documents.
Did you lose
Who
your
knows
shirt
where they
too?
went? No! I go without my choice. There's not exactly a washing machine down the hall to use. I'd
Alright,
prefer
really?
to leave the apparel
Why
for
are
when
you
it's
people so
necessary.
low?